It is 6:18 and it's time for What's Trending. And if a story about a police chase can make you laugh, this is the one that'll do it. A guy in Wisconsin was caught on camera trying to get away from police in the last kind of vehicle you'd expect. Police say 37-year-old Tyler Peschke stole a skid steer near the Appleton Grand Chute border. He then led officers on a chase. The chase ended when an officer was able to run up on the skid steer, open the door, and remove the driver. Witnesses say that the driver was careful when driving as he tried not to hit anything. Peschke was booked at the Outagamie County Jail. He faces charges including felony eluding, an OWI, fourth offense, and 2 misdemeanors. And I gotta say, that's
slow clap
takes
there.
the cake. I've seen one guy. Wasn't really a funny story, but he took a tank.
Oh yeah, I remember us talking about that.
That was a while ago, but
yeah,
this
is a little bit more funny. I mean, of all things, though, I mean, a skid steer, and I'm rather impressed that he tried to avoid hitting things. You think, because usually when criminals are trying to get away from the police, they don't care what they hit. It can be a dividing line, it can be a garbage, someone's house, unfortunately, and just trying to do whatever it takes to get away from them. And
I think it was more he just wanted to take a joyride.
I
think that was all it really
it talks
was,
about
what it sounds like.
It talks about OWI, and of course, once you get a lot of alcohol, drugs, whatever in your system, judgment decisions, you get a little kind of out of it to make it more appropriate for TV here, and so maybe that's what he was doing as well. But avoiding hitting things, I'm rather impressed with that. And
I don't know, it didn't say if the story said he tried to.
Oh, he tried to.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah, he said he tried to. It didn't say how much damage he really caused, but yeah, it said he did try. So I do give him credit for that.
Yeah, at least give credit for that, though. At least, so keyword is try there. So I guess A for effort, maybe.
Maybe, yep.
Yeah, hard to say though. But on top of making us kind of laughing at this really interesting story, there's another one that's gonna make you go, maybe I should go get an animal, right? But anyway, all you dog and cat people, if you got a ferret, a fish, or even a red-eyed crocodile skink, you're in luck. Having a pet bestie could boost your brain power. A new study shows it could delay memory loss and other kinds of cognitive decline, especially verbal memory, like memorizing a list of words, for example. I know I'm terrible at memorizing stuff. All the crazy nicknames you can also come up with for your pet. And now you just can't just get a fish and bam. I mean, you can't just get a pet and just be instantly smart. You're like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind. The study authors say you gotta have a pet pal for at least 5 years or more. And the big question, of course, is why? Well, there's really no clear answer for this study, but previous studies have shown the negative impact of stress on the brain, and pets can help you cut back on stress. And yes, it even includes cleaning up after them, though. So, I mean, to be honest, though, I mean, whenever you do have a loving pet, whether it be a cat or a dog or any kind of pet that really kind of makes you happy, it really kind of takes the stress off of things. So, I mean, whenever a cat is goofing around your maybe trying to play hide and go seek, for example, and I just kind of look at the draw. Sometimes you can hide it behind a box and the cat kind of jumps around and tries to scare you. I mean, it's kind of fun whenever you get to have a little fun with that, or taking your dog for a walk and the dog wants to play fetch and everything else. It's just those simple things that an animal, it's just an animal's natural behavior, and it brings joy to us humans.
It does bring us joy, but also you're having to remember to take care of someone else, and that's what I've always learned keeps your brain in use, or from causing like decline, because
it keeps you aware. You're keeping your brain working, especially in areas you don't even think about.
That's why, like they say, you should always play games, keep reading, keep your mind active, especially as we get older. That prevents the cognitive decline and stuff.
Yeah, I know I play basketball a few days a week over at the YMCA as well, and try to walk at the Hodag Dome, and just keeping those kinds of things going. I mean, it kind of helps you out, though, not only with bodily health, but also mental health, too, and mental health definitely important in times like this.
For sure, it definitely is. Well, sticking with the pet theme here, a couple recently lost their dog on a snowboarding trip to Colorado. Virgin is described as being really well trained around her owners, but can be a little frightened when they are not around. The owners used an app, Rover, where you can hire someone to walk your dog. When the walker tried to put a leash on Virgin, he escaped. During the next 2 days, the community came together to help the owners find Virgin, and a nonprofit organization also put their team out on the case, and Virgin was eventually found going up a hill. Virgin was a little shaken from the ordeal, but he was okay. Virgin now has a GPS collar on him, and that is great to see, just the community involvement, helping everybody to or helping the couple to find their dog. I've lost my dog a couple times, and it's never really. It's hard. It really takes a stressful amount. I can't think of too many times where my stress level's been that high.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's your most lovable companion of the family right there, though. And whenever you don't have that companion there, it gets stressful. I know we've had a cat get out one time at home in my hometown, and thankfully we caught it like a few minutes later, though. So we had just discovered that a door got left open. And once we found the cat, we were pretty much quick to just grab her quick so she wouldn't run off any further, because I'm sure she was pretty much scared. But yeah, I mean, I think those GPS collars are also very important too, because
They really are.
you gotta be able to find your furry friend.